dad started losing weight and he was going to the doctors, and then when they had done some scans, that's where they noticed liver failure. And then when he started getting treated for the liver failure, they found that my dad also had kidney failure as well.
We automatically thought the worst because this came out of nowhere. I've been healthy, and you just think, what's the next step? So we immediately called UPMC and got the ball rolling.
So we knew that really to have a good outcome for John, we would have to get him a transplant, both a liver as well as a kidney. It was natural to think that, well, if we can find 2 donors, we can give the liver from one donor and give the kidney from another donor.
As soon as we found out that he was eligible for a living donor, my brother and I, we both signed up as soon as possible, and I signed up for the liver and he signed up for the kidney. And I think it was, a day later we were getting calls and scheduling for our tests and everything.
My boys, they were perfect matches. They did it for the love of their father, and they gave me life. And I just can't believe what their sacrifice has done. And they'll say that it was nothing, because to them, maybe it's not a big deal, but what a person can do for somebody by donating a liver or a kidney or anything like that is just amazing. What a gift they can give somebody.
Disability Mentoring Day brought in high school individuals with certain disabilities and provided an opportunity for them to see what's out there, to learn that they do have an opportunity to work.
Project Search is an international program where trainees come, they're selected, we work on soft skills, the hard skills, and we prepare them. The bottom line is to get competitive employment.
Our program here at Mercy, they train in various departments in the hospital, and they learn skills that they can either get a job in the hospital or to be employed in their community. Students arrive to program at 8 o'clock in the morning, where they receive instruction in the classroom from 8 until 9. Then they go into their rotation in the hospital from 9 o'clock till 2 o'clock. They come back to the training room from 2 to 2:30, and they are dismissed at that time.
I found Project Search 7 years ago when I was in tech school, and my mom suggested Project Search to me because I figured this is a great opportunity to learn the skills and then be ready to find a perfect job.
So UPMC Enabled is an employee resource group for employees with disabilities and allies. We focus on providing inclusion and helping advocate for accommodations for employees with disabilities, and a safe space for our employees with disabilities to share their stories and discuss their experiences in the workplace.
We offer a lot of resources, support, and of course motivational support as well for employees to be the very best that they can be. And of course succeed and know that all things are possible. There are no limitations at UPMC.
Today we are doing a grand opening for our Somerset family practice at Davidsville.
I mean, this building is substantially upgraded from what we had, right? So, when we first moved in, we were, as you know, in a modular building, and starting a practice from scratch, it was certainly adequate space in the beginning, but we were surprised how quickly it became not so much.
Primary care access is one of our top priorities. It's so important to give high quality care close to home. Patients sometimes don't have the means to travel far distances. They could be sick, or even if they're just going for preventative visits, we need to make sure that it's accessible and close to their home.
It means a lot to us to be able to practice in our hometown, with the people that mean the most to us, and we provide a whole range of family practice services, everything from newborn care and vaccinations, adolescent care, well child checks, all the way through to geriatric care. We also provide home visit services for folks who can't get out to the office, which I think is pretty important. So yeah, I'm not sure that there's anything from a primary care standpoint we don't take care of.
June 17th, 2012, I was tackled over a banister and I smacked my neck off of a gas meter, and it led to me being a C4, Asia 8 quadriplegic. I can't move my arms and my legs, but still trying to make a difference. I want to be able to do stuff I just can't do now, you know. I have 4 electrodes on the surface of my brain, with connected 2 to each pedestal, and they are connected to the motor and sensory cortex for my right arm. It was exactly what I imagined in my mind a robotic arm would seem like. You know, it's there, it's my movement. I can't all the way feel the movement, but it's my intention, so it's pretty cool. I've done Guitar Hero, or like a form of it. It's a mix of sensory and motor, where I'm using my fingers to correspond with the colors, and then I'm usually feeling like stimulation from whenever I hit correctly on the note. I know that this research study is very important. It's gonna help a lot of people in the future, and I believe that it's gonna do a lot of good for this technology to move forward, and that's why it's so important.